Do you have any loans fractionalized with other investors?
Good question. So yeah, I try to do everything just one-off. John Doe on this loan, Mary, Jane on this loan. But there are investors that have a really low starting point, like $20,000, right? And that's hard to fund any loan with only $20,000. So fractionalized with myself. So let's say I put in 80 and he's 20, or the investor is 20, then it'd be 20% first shared lien holder, 80% with me as first lien shareholder on it, or lien holder, excuse me. If they want to, we are open to having John Doe and Mary Jane work together on it, but we have to have permission from both parties. Again, that's kind of the beautiful thing about not doing the fund model. Probably more work on us as a company, but at least everybody's in agreement on what they're doing. So we can do that, not a problem. I try to keep it all separated and cleaner. I think more people like to have their own little loan, their own little portfolio, And if you have more, obviously, than 20 grand, you have your 8 or 10 or 50 loans in your name only, and it's your portfolio, and people kind of like that better.
But if there is a default and there has to be a foreclosure, you guys take care of all of that
Right.
for me as an investor.
Right, and that's, you bring up a good point, is what I will typically do, especially in a fractionalized situation, which is not very many, I'd say less than, or about 1% of our total portfolio. But if it goes into default, I like to just cash the investors out. I personally write them a check or a wire, and I pay them interest, no penalties, nothing wrong. I just write them back, and then I take over the default situation. I just handle it. I want less stress on my private investors and our backers, and I want to make life easy for them so that they continue to do business with us. So that's typically what I'll do, and that way there is no, oh my gosh, well, it was 100,000, and for some reason it sold for 90. Let's just say that happens. Well, that's on me. I'll just buy them out and take care of it. And I don't have to worry about it. That's what I like to do in most cases.
And so, as far as the return, as an investor, I get 8%. I don't have to pay anything else, like servicing or.
There are good question. There's no hidden fees, no servicing fees, no. I can't even think of other fees or hidden fees. It's just 8%. Now, it's just like if you invest in mutual funds or stocks or bonds, you're going to have to pay interest income to Uncle Sam. There's no getting around that. So, but that's the only thing you'd have to be taken out of your 8% is the interest from the taxes. We actually even get your wire fees covered too. So when you wire in, we collect a $25 wire fee. So we really try and make it as close to that 8 or actual 8 as you can.